Hey up now then, how are we? I'm Nick Ahad. Welcome back to night 2 of the Holmfirth Arts Festival, live online for 2020.
Alright, so...
Let's give it a go and see what happens.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah,
right. Yeah. You're going to start or am I?
I'll start.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Kathy.
I'm Andrew.
Welcome to Holmfirth Arts Festival.
Online.
How wonderful are they? And you'll see more of them two cheeky chappies tomorrow night here at the Holmfirth Arts Festival, live online for 2020. So coming up tonight, we're going to have more films for you. We'll have more interviews. We're going to have the premiere of a specially commissioned piece of cello music written by Holmfirth's own Slow Cook Louie. We've got a new film from comedy performer Kieran Hodgson. But to get us going tonight, we're going to have some beautiful music from Xylosound. Dive in.
Hello, I'm Andy Burton. I run a group called Xylosounds. Oh no, oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Hang on a minute. God, power's just gone. Okay, that should... Oh no.
Oh, let's start again.
A band of about 20 musicians, most of whom have additional needs. And so we have a variety of different skills in the band. We have people who can remember and memorize xylophone tunes. And we have people who are good in the percussion department. And we also have a flautist who is self-trained, who comes all the way over from Cheshire to play in our band.
The blue lights are flashing. There is an emergency. So we're going to call out the fire engines.
So what inspired the formation of this band?
I used to go around to day centres running music sessions. And I used to find that in that context, there was a lot of interruptions to your session, really. And what we need is a space where we can just work on music. And we need to work for longer than half an hour or an hour. It needs to be a day, ideally, would be good. The first tunes we used to start to play only had 3 or 4 notes on. So people gradually understood how the instrument worked.
Up the ladders! Squirt the water!
So you've done gigs, you've toured around, you've played as a band, haven't you?
We have, yes, we've played at Old Trafford for a special event there that was held. It was extraordinary for the band to play on a big stage with a big PA. In the summer, we like to play outdoors, and the last time we played at Holmfirth Arts Festival, we played outside the Methodist Church in the garden there, and it was sunny and dry, so it was lovely.
Thank you. I'll stop recording now.
I love that ending there. That's Andy Burton speaking to the Holmfirth Arts Festival Supremo, the woman in charge, Bev Adams, about Xylosounds. Welcome along. This is night 2, the Holmfirth Arts Festival. We've gone live online for 2020. I'm your host, Nick Ahad, with you through the next hour, bringing you all kinds of wonderful films. Studio John is here. He's over here, pressing all the buttons again. He's doing very well. And I've got to point out, Studio John, last night, It was just a blank wall behind you.
Oh yeah, I thought I'd put a bit of
You've zhuzhed yourself up a little bit.
Make it a bit more.
It's made an effort. It's made an effort. Actually, speaking of making an effort, what do you think of my T-shirt?
Is that Star Wars?
It is Star Wars.
I don't know. I've never seen Star Wars.
What?
I've never seen Star Wars.
Get out immediately. He's never seen Star Wars. That is extraordinary. Okay. So how have you... It doesn't matter. We'll come back to that. It is lovely to be with you once again. As I say, we've got some films, we've got some interviews, we've got some wonderful performances once again for you this evening. And once again, you can comment on the Facebook. Are you ready? I'm going to get this right first time. On the Facebook and on the... YouTube, did I? Yes, nailed it. And on the YouTube, we'd love to hear your comments. If you're in Holmfirth, tell us what you're up to. If you're watching from elsewhere, we had South Africa last night. We had France. South Africa's the furthest we went last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, South Africa first.
Wherever you are, we'd love to hear from you. So we've got all kinds of things coming up, including, as I mentioned, a specially commissioned piece of what kind of music is it?
Cello music.
Cello music. We've got some specially commissioned cello music. So this is from a local composer. He's called Slow Cooked Louie. This is the world premiere, and it was filmed specially for us by Tim Copsey.
My name is Slow Cooked. I'm going to be performing a piece for you today that's called The Drowned Giant. It's an adaptation from a J.G. Ballard short story about a giant washing up onto a beach and how the community deal with it. There's going to be some animations by a friend of mine called Jad Haloin, an animator. So enjoy. A drowned giant washed upon the beach, nestled in a sea of heads, explaining, watching, waiting. Composed, the dead colossus lay in tranquility and repose, an illusion of calm within a sea of murmur, explaining, watching, explaining. I switched off. Not passively, but separate. Aligning its existence with my own, above the matter of facts, between alien and home. Tethered to that beach by a rock in my gut, I saw his silhouette everywhere I looked. ripples disturbing my senses. His scent finds me in the groceries. His sound on the roads. I try to tug at my guilt, to snap it and live with modernity. But the signifiers had been shaken irreversibly and I slipped, and spilt oil crimson in the light, tumbling me through the veins of the city under towers of bones built on flesh and stone, until I washed back upon that beach, and I saw with relief the giant's head had been cut.
Beautiful, right? Didn't I tell you? That was a piece that was specially commissioned for the Holmfirth Arts Festival by Slow Cooked Louie, and the piece was called Drowned Giant, and apparently it's getting quite a reaction on. Lizzie on Twitter says, "Blimey, Slow Cooked Louie is beautiful." Does she mean Slow Cooked Louie or the piece of music?
I have no idea.
He's a good-looking chap. You're absolutely right, Lizzie. Thank you very much for getting in touch. And you can get in touch. You can message us, comment on Facebook right here. And are you ready, Studio John? I'm going to get it right. You can write your comments on YouTube, right? Oh, no. There, no, nearly. There. If you put your comments on YouTube, we can see them. Get in touch. Tell us what you think of things like Slow Cooked Louie. We've got loads to come here on the Holmfirth Arts Festival online. We are live for 2020. Because we're live, you can comment, you can get in touch, you can get involved. We'd love to hear from you. Coming up later on tonight, we've got some drums. We had a lot of wonderful reaction to the drums last night, didn't we, Studio John?
We did, yes.
They loved them.
Liked it, yes.
Okay, so Katie Mallard will be back with, right, I'm going to see if I can get this right. Banda Na Rua. I've totally messed that up, haven't I? No. Banda Na Rua.
Banda Na Rua.
Banda Na Rua. We've got drumming coming up here later on the show. Right now, you are with Nick Ahad. This is the Holmfirth Arts Festival live online for 2020.
Do you want to say hello? I'm Boff Wally. I'll say I'm Daniel Bai, and then you say whichever of them takes your fancy at the moment.
Okay. Yeah. Hi, I'm Boff Wally.
I'm Daniel Bai.
And you're watching Holmfirth Arts Festival online.
The brilliant Boff and Dan there, and we saw them yesterday talking about These Hills Are Ours, which was due to come to the festival for obvious reasons. Well, it's not here, but you can watch back last night's show on the Facebook page. You can go to the Holmfirth Arts Festival Facebook page and see all the information there. Now, coming up later on, we're going to have another poem. We had a beautiful poem last night. We've got another one coming up later on. But right now, let's talk about Homeside Park. Now, if you went to Homeside Park, it's in the centre of Holmfirth, you might have noticed some strange objects hanging in the trees. Do you know what they are, Studio John?
Yeah, solar phones.
Solar phones.
Solar phones.
What's a solar phone when it's at home?
I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what, there is someone who does know. Rihanna Lang went along to see Chris Ruffini to find out more.
The magic that makes these work is the magic of the sun. So they are solar powered instruments. They have small solar panels on the top, which power a small mechanical system inside. The mechanical system is chaotic, so it's always varying. The strings that are inside are guitar strings, and they're basically plucked by the mechanical system. And because of the chaos in the system, the plucked notes is always changing. So it creates this kind of mesmerizing, repetitive effect, but no 2 minutes are exactly the same. I've made them so that they sit in nature and bring our attention to nature. And that's partly why I wanted to create something that was quite organic in the sound as well. We kind of live amongst this chaotic natural environment that also creates patterns. So it's important that the sound tries to mimic that nature, but also it's quite a subtle sound, and the installation in trees is designed to bring your attention to the surroundings that you're in. So it's not just noticing the sound, it's not about the instruments in themselves, it's more about noticing that the tree that they're in, or the shadows that move across the sky because of the tree, and noticing the sounds of the birds, for example, and being able to just appreciate that for a moment and take that away with you. I've been busy making quite a lot of music at home right at the start of lockdown. I've been recording this installation in Marsden. I released an album of recordings a couple of weeks ago for this installation, and working on a few other bits. Yeah.
That's Chris Ruffoni there with his solar phones that are hanging in Homeside Gardens in a film made by Rihanna Lang. I'm Nick Ahad, and hello, Studio John's got something to say. I'm Nick Ahad, and you're with the Holmfirth Arts Festival live online. And because we're live, you can comment on Facebook, you can comment on YouTube, and let us know what you think. Tell us about what you think of the films. Just say hello if you like. Oh, and would you believe it? Susan Clark says hello. Hello, Susan Clark. She loved the cello. I love the cello as well, Studio John. What did you think of the cello?
Well, it was marvellous.
Marvellous! Excellent, marvellous. And what's this? Michael. Oh, Michael, of course, I haven't mentioned this yet. Look where I am. I'm in beautiful... somewhere near... Am I near Holmfirth? I have no idea where I am. Where am I? Michael Wade thinks that I'm in Cliff. I'm not in Cliff. This, right here, tonight, I've come all the way up to Derwent Edge. Is that right?
Right, yeah, Derwent Edge.
So what are you giving me here? Are you giving me the answer?
The answer?
No, I'm actually in Derwent Edge in August, and we've got Andy to thank for these beautiful pictures. So let's change where we are. Now, I am... Where am I now? Where am I now, Studio John?
Well, we won't be able to tell unless you move because we can't see.
There you go, I've moved.
What's behind? It's a well, but where is it?
Well. You see what I did there? Where am I? Where am I? It's a brand new game that we're doing for the Holmfirth Arts Festival 2020. Where am I? Where am I right now? This wonderful picture is somewhere. Give me a clue. Is it near Holmfirth?
Oh, very near Holmfirth.
Oh, it's very, very near. Is it in Holmfirth?
Some people might say it is Holmfirth.
Some people would say it's in Holmfirth. If you can work out where I am, I'd love for you to say, where am I? It's a question I ask myself a lot. And if you have an answer, tell us on Facebook or indeed on YouTube. Now, last night, if you were with us, you'll know that we've got a poem every night this week. We started off last night with a poem from George Simmers. I'm delighted to say that tonight's poet is Anne Stewart, and here's her poem. It's called Our Home.
The village is a bubble, a fragile, hold-fast dwelling, begun when land was first home, to hunters who put down their roots, choosing to grow, nurture, hurdle, their once wild creatures, their once wild grasses, the fruit of the land. Always with a stream at its heart, or a lake, or the seas. Still, in these fast days of travel, a village can be all that we need, if only a place to at last return, a closeness of knowing and of being known.
This is the Holmfirth Arts Festival.
And that was Anne Stewart with Our Home, and we'll have another poem for you tomorrow night. What's going on here? Hex on leg. Hex on legs likes my t-shirt. Do you know what? I thought this was going to be a thing, Studio John. I wore my friend's t-shirt last night. Tonight I'm wearing my I Can Feel the Force Star Wars t-shirt. Wait, Hex, until you see what I've got for you tomorrow night. You're going to love it. You might not love it. What you did definitely love last night were the percussionists. We were a little bit rude about the percussionists last night, Studio John.
We were, I'm sorry, yes.
Did you get...
All percussionists everywhere.
You want to be careful because they might beat you up. I'm here all week. I'm not. I'm only here tonight and tomorrow night for a reason. If you enjoyed the percussionists last night, we got loads of feedback about the percussionists last night. Let me move that out of the way and make things a bit neater. We did get loads of feedback on the percussionists. We know you love them, so we thought we'd give you another blast. Here is Katie Mallard with Banda Na Rua performing for us. Oh, before we get to it, watch out for the instruments that people are playing. It's absolutely brilliant, this film. There are some improvised instruments in this. It's Banda Na Rua performing for us on Zoom. Did you spot them? Did you spot them? The person with the celebrations box and the person with the Heineken can. And you saw Katie Mallard. I don't know if you noticed, she had two proper drums and she had like an earpiece. Absolutely. Like, if you weren't... If your foot's not tapping after watching that, do me a favour and get your pulse checked, would you? That is Katie Mallard and Banda Na Rua performing for us on Zoom here at the Holmfirth Arts Festival, live online for 2020. You're probably wondering, some of you, if you've just tuned in, or if you're just joining us, you weren't here last night, you might be wondering how on earth I'm getting these from over there. It's Studio John! It's Studio John over there. And he's tried to make himself look pretty by giving himself a nice background tonight. What's this? Diane Butterley loves the chimes, the cello, and Anne's poem is perfect. I'll tell you what, Diane Butterley, it's almost like we made this show for you. She's loving absolutely everything. I imagine you're going to love what's coming up next. Has anyone guessed where I am, by the way, Studio John?
Not yet. No, we've not got.
I'll tell you what. Come back to me. Let me give you. There's a bit of a clue here. Well. Might give you a clue. I'm somewhere near Holmfirth. I might even be in Holmfirth, and that there might be a big clue as to where I am. If you think you know where I am, comment on Facebook or indeed on YouTube and let us know. Now, we just heard from Banda Na Rua. I've got something really special now. I actually saw this film earlier on this evening. It's really quite moving. So from Banda Na Rua to Circo RumBa Ba. So this is an all-woman circus from Kent, and they've got a really beautiful, moving story about our oceans. Here to tell us more is Marianne.
Welcome to the Holmfirth Arts Festival online this year. My name's Marianne and I'm from Circo RumBa Ba Circus Theatre Company, and we were going to be bringing our beautiful whale theatre to you this year, and we were going to invite you to squeeze inside its belly for a really magical show. But we can't do that, unfortunately. Let's hope we can another year. But instead, we've made a little film which tells you all about how we came to work together to make our whale show. So I hope you enjoy it, and we really look forward to seeing you lovely audiences next time. Enjoy, bye.
Singing the blues, all alone Tuesday reading the news, staring and blinking, sitting there thinking all alone. On the shelf Wednesday till the dawn comes, by myself Thursday twirling my thumbs, Friday is my day, so I spend Friday all alone. On Saturday I dread the coming of Sunday, Monday the week starts anew. I'm certain I could endure the week to the end, and I'm sure the days I spend wouldn't be lonely if I were only all alone with you.
And that was Circo RumBa Ba with their piece about the oceans. And that was a film specially made for us here at the Holmfirth Arts Festival, live online for 2020. And it actually fits in with this year's theme, which is all about ecology and the environment. And speaking of the environment, Studio John, has anybody guessed where I am?
No, not yet.
No one's... So,
we haven't got a correct...
All right, let's have a look. And I can't... Yeah, there we go. So that well should have given it away because I am, in fact... I don't know where I am. I'm at the well in Upperthong, which is a really fun word to say. Should we change this? Should we go somewhere else in Holmfirth? So Upperthong is where we were, and where I am is... Oh, look at that.
No, we've done that.
Have we done that one?
Sorry, we're now here.
We're now somewhere else near Holmfirth, I'm guessing?
Oh yeah, very near Holmfirth.
Very near Holmfirth. Anyone? Anyone? Can you guess where I am? Let us know on the Facebook. We are live, by the way, on the Facebook comments and on the YouTube. I'm somewhere... in Holmfirth?
Above Holmfirth.
Above Holmfirth. I mean, I could have worked that one out for myself because I'm quite high up and I can see. So if you know where we are, then do let us know on the Facebook page. You are live with me, Nick Ahad, for the Holmfirth Arts Festival, live online for 2020. So we've been bringing you all kinds of wonderful things. We're bringing you interviews and films, some amazing stuff there you saw with the wonderful people from Circo RumBa Ba. I've got something equally beautiful for you now. So this is the Children's Art School. So they're based in Holmfirth, and over the last few weeks they've been taking part in something called the Puppets in Place project. They've been doing puppet making, textile skills, they've been doing workshops on Zoom. And here is Liz Walker, a puppeteer who works with newspapers, brown paper bags and masking tape to make something quite extraordinary. Well, that was puppeteer Liz Walker showing us what you can do with some newspapers, some brown paper bags and some masking tape, making a... What was she making, Studio John?
Well, I thought it was a dragon, but apparently it wasn't.
I mean, it looked kind of like... It looked like something from Game of Thrones or a Fraggle gone very wrong. You're with Nick Ahad live for the Holmfirth Arts Festival. We're online for 2020. Oh, and we're we want to know where we are. I am somewhere near, above apparently. We got breaking news. We got breaking. Well, this ruins the game. Oh well, never mind. The game is over because Diane Butterley says we're above Digley. Is that a yes? I've got a big yes.
That's correct.
Yes, we are indeed above Digley. Well, there you go. We've ruined the game. Thank you, Diane. And all the pictures are by Andy Leader, and you can find all of his pictures at madeinholmfirth.com. We've got more beautiful pictures tomorrow, haven't we?
We have indeed.
I think we might be playing a little game of Where Am I? Where Am I? Because it's a fun game for Holmfirth Festival tomorrow night. I'm here 7:30 tomorrow night, bringing you more wonderful films that have been made by some really fabulous artists. And that's as far as we go together. We're going to be back tomorrow night from 7:30 with more wonderful films. You've got a message from someone's studio, John. Go on.
John B.
John, you. This is a message from you to me.
No.
No, I'm confused.
John Lee from Live and Kicking Theatre. The rumour has it he's watching. So I'll do it.
You do it.
Hello, John, from John.
Good. Okay, John me, not John him. It's good night from me, etc. From Alive and Kicking Theatre says, hello, John. That was all very confusing. That was a confusing end to the show. Thank you so much for being with us. If you can donate, then please do. You'll find all the information on how to do so on the Holmfirth Arts Festival Facebook page. We're back live tomorrow night from 7:30. We're going to have for you tomorrow a film about a cooking pot from Thingamajig Theatre Company. We've got dancing, we've got puppets. We're going to be at the cricket ground. We've got Biscuit Head and the Biscuit Badgers. That's all from 7:30 tomorrow evening. You can catch us on the Holmfirth Arts Festival Facebook page, on the Holmfirth Arts Festival YouTube channel. Donate if you can, and I hope to see you back here at 7:30 tomorrow night. Until then, good night.